Hey, it's time to watch the skies, travelers, because those skies over Skyrim are beautiful. It's Jewel Smith playing as Zephyr Silvertongue.
Children. Think twice before you do it.
I am a rogue, wearing the Thieves Guild armor. I currently have Janassa and Serana with me, and we are in Ivarstead. We were here yesterday to give Temba some wolf pelts. No, I'm sorry, bear pelts, not wolf pelts. She wanted 10 bear pelts, which we had already collected before we ever talked to her, because I knew that was going to happen. And I just remembered that we also can get Wylandria's spoon. Wylandria is the court mage in Riften, and she said there are 3 different objects. Hi there. We came in here looking for Temba, found Boti instead, and I forgot about Wylandria's spoon, but now we have the spoon. And I'm gonna turn this one off because we're not gonna go get the soul gem or the ingot yet. Those aren't here in Ivarstead. But while we're here in Ivarstead, I figured why the heck not? Let's go ahead and investigate Shroud Hearth Barrow. That's the haunted ancient Nord ruins here in the middle of town. Well, not exactly in the middle of town, but very close to the edge of town, right there. So why the heck not? We're here, we might as well do it. Let's go find out what's happening in Shroud Hearth Barrow. It'll be a great use for Janassa's new Dawnbreaker sword that we grabbed a few days ago. Is there anything interesting out here to find? Nope, I guess not. Alright, let's go into Shroud Hearth Barrow and find out what's going on here. Wilhelm from the Vilemyr Inn across the street sent us over here to find out what's going on. He said there was some traveler that came through town, went over to the barrow, they heard some screams, and then they never saw the traveler again. Now, for some reason, I'm thinking the traveler is still alive. I can't remember. He's either like a treasure hunter or he's a necromancer or something. Who knows? But I see my memory. It's been years since I played this game, but my memory seems to be telling me that he wants the villagers to stay away because he's up to no good. But let's go find out. Let's see what we see. I don't think that's the kind of Draugr that comes to life.
Leave this place. Leave this place.
Oh, damn, there's a ghost.
Leave. Leave.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real ghost. Oh, there's the quest marker. And a whole bunch of levers. Ooh, I bet that's a skill book. Maybe it's one we've already read. Usually the books that are more valuable will give you skill boosts. Okay, what's gonna happen in here? Am I gonna get... If I use the wrong lever, is it gonna zap my butt? Oh, it's gonna raise Serana. Okay, yeah, that one's not good. Poison darts, not good. Okay, how about we try... Okay. Huh. There we go.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Not doing a lot of magic in this playthrough, but it's easy enough to heal without wasting a healing potion.
What the?
What's the matter, Janessa? You okay? And I think after we do this quest, Wilhelm would be a potential spouse. I'm pretty sure I've read that... I read somewhere that he was programmed essential, kind of like Isolde or Mjol, and he won't die. Alright, there's a pressure plate right there, which I won't set off, but the girls might. Because I have the perk. Yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot, Janessa. Just step right on it. See, this is what I like about Fallout 4. It seemed like in Fallout 4, if you had a perk, your follower had it as well. Because I ran around with... I got the... in Fallout 4, I got the perk that prevented me from setting off traps or, like, stepping on mines or grenades or whatever it was. I got that pretty early in the game because I knew how important that would be. I didn't want to get blown up by mines. And I ran around with McCready for the longest time as a follower, and then I ran around with Hancock for the whole second half of my game. And neither one of them ever seemed to set off mines or traps or anything. So it seemed like they had the same perk I had. Which would make sense, because if I see a trap and I say, hey, don't step on that, then, you know, they shouldn't step on it. Aw, you look so pretty with your sword. Glowing. You know, so you would think, like, hey, there's a trap there, don't step on it, ladies. You know, but they don't. They step right on it. That's something I wouldn't mind using a mod for. You know, that's one of those little game failings that could be fixed with a good mod. Nope, we gotta unlock the trap trigger first before we open this door. Slow and gentle. Nope, a little further. How about there? A little further, or is that too far? Oh, not quite far enough, maybe. There we go. Oh my. Oh, it's one of those places. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, our reason for being in here, our quest objective, excuse me, Serana, our quest objective is over here. So let's go this way and see what we discover. I don't think that guy is actually a ghost. I'm just curious how far I can creep in before he wakes up. Can I pickpocket him? Nope.
Who's there?
Whoa. I guess NASA's just decided he's going to, Now let me try not to, kill Janassa this time. I accidentally killed her yesterday. Oh. Alright, well, she took care of that. Yeah, he wasn't actually a ghost. He was using this filter of the phantom. Ooh, I'll take that. Let's read his journal. The Journal of Wendelius Gatharian. How long is this journal? Okay, not very. I don't want to bore you reading the whole thing to you. Let me see if I can sum up. The burial chamber should be located here. Need to find the claw. Yeah, that's what that door down that hallway that we just saw. You need to have a claw to unlock it. There's these different dragon claws in the game, for those who don't know. There's like the gold dragon claw that we're sent to get for, I think was it Lucan in Riverwood, the Riverwood trader. He wants us to go get the gold claw and bring it back for him. But there's all kinds of claws. I think there's like an ebony claw and a ruby claw and an emerald claw and like every kind of different thing in the game, silver claw, all that. And they unlock different dungeons. Alright, it must be the people of Ivarstead. They must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They shall not take my treasure. All shall pay dearly for their crimes. I am the guardian of Shroud Hearth Barrow. All oppose me will fall. Moo hoo ha 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 ha. Okay. Well, that didn't work out for you, dude. So let's see what's in here. Anything else interesting in here? He's got a little potion. That's it. Okay, well, he doesn't seem to have a claw. So maybe if we show this to Wilhelm, Wilhelm will give us a claw. Maybe he'll say, oh, claw? Why, here's the claw. Or something like that. See if we go down here. This is one of many doors like it. You look at the claw and the claw will show you which code. And you put in the code here by rotating the rings. And then you stick the claw in there. Let's see, we need the sapphire claw to activate the keyhole. Okay. And we don't have that. Alright, let's go back to Wilhelm.
Strange to think that these chambers were once home to the ancient.
And I heard somewhere, because the those claw doors, I mean, you know, you don't have to be... Oh, shoot. Well, how do we get back out? Do we have to use this thing again? Did it open all of them? It did. Okay, good. Anyway, I've heard that, you know, you don't have to be very smart to figure out how the claws work. I mean, the codes are written right on the claw, right? But then, you know, it's been suggested that, well, those doors aren't to keep people out, it's to keep the Dragor in. Ooh. Hey, Renwood. Good to see ya. Good morning, Jewel. I hope you slept well. Aw, how nice. Thank you. I did. Thanks. I mean, usually well, not usually. Well, I used to have insomnia for the longest time, but lately I've been sleeping better. Some nights are better than others. Last night was pretty good. Alright, back to the Vilemyr Inn. I don't even know if that's how I should pronounce it. Maybe it's Vilemyr or something like that, but it sure looks like Vilemyr to me. Alright, hey
We don't get
Wilhelm.
many visitors through here. Need a room? Maybe a drink?
Hey,
You name
I
it.
found this in Shroud Hearth Barrow.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid.
Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Aw, how nice of you, Wilhelm. Sapphire, see? I told you, he gave us the Sapphire Dragon Claw. Alright, hey Wilhelm.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
And now, see, we can take things and it's not stealing. He's a friend of ours now. And I bet if we put on the Amulet of Mara, he would have marriage
May the
dialogue.
gods watch over your battles, friend.
Let's see.
An amulet of Mara?
See?
You're not married? Surprising.
So if I said interested in me, then we could hook up and get married.
If
Now, there's
you're
worse
headed up
things
the
to
monastery,
marry
watch your step.
a sturdy
long way down.
innkeeper. You know, that's cool. I don't know if I'd mind. But not today, sir. Let's put the amulet away. Alright. Okay, so we've checked out the barrow. We could take that claw and go further in. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to do today. I've got Walandria's spoon. I've got this sapphire claw. Alright, we need to go gather some jazbay grapes for Sarethi Farm. And we need to report back to Riften. We gotta stop by Shorestone and see Silgia. Then we gotta go talk to the Jarl in Riften and see if we can get Honeyside as a house. I really, really, really want that because I need the storage. I want the safe storage and the home base. Gotta be able to plant my Dibella statue somewhere. So let's do that. Let's see here. Map. Alright, we're currently here. There's Sarethi Farm. Now there's Darkwater Crossing, where I mentioned there was a bunch of jazbay grapes. Because there's like this hot springs area right here. And there's a bunch of jazbay grapes there. So let's go there. That's where those thugs attacked me yesterday because I had stolen Yvette's candlestick up in Solitude. And even though I had helped her out with her spices, I guess she didn't forgive me for taking it. I didn't get caught and I didn't get a bounty. But I guess she still knew anyway and sent her thugs after me. And we took care of them here. Looks like they've despawned. Yeah. Alright. But meanwhile, I think the hot springs was this way. Yep, there it is. Let's go grab some jazbay grapes for the lady at Sarethi Farm. Let's see. Come on. Ooh, and probably a bunch of creeper cluster too. Yep. And I think there's a road somewhere in Skyrim, probably near here. There's a road where if you walk along the road, there's a whole bunch of jazbay grapes. Come on. Did I already collect those? Those are jazbay grapes right there. Ooh, and creeper cluster. don't think there's a quest for anybody needing creeper cluster, but I love my alchemy ingredients. It's a good way to make gold.